I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex. The ice entombs the heart, the bane of Kagranak and Degother. To harness it is to know the fundaments. The Dwemer lockbox hides it from me. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening. I have seen enough to know their fabric, the warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession. Here, well, here as in this plane, Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer's city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazark. Oftand, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you. Two shapes, one edged, one round. The round one for tuning, the edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know. The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings? To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus. The Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more. Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart of a god, the heart of you and me. But someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep, for not even the strongest magic. You look to your left, but the Elder Scroll, sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins. How long will it be sung? My feet were set upon the rock, but it turned to mud and drew me down.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Rift.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home? Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my head.
Never should have come here.
Victory is yours. I submit.
You've stuck on us long enough.
Guess it's all clear.
I die for my
By the
people.
divines, the Forsworn are here.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city. Think he worked down at the smelter. A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the Forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs. Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us? We're closed. This
Gods.
has ruined my
A woman
entire...
attacked right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened? I'm so sorry. I hope the aid give you more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
Come on in. The Silver Blood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch after our guests.
What was that you said, venomous wife of...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Nothing, you pig-headed oaf.
The Dark Brother... My goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
Obviously now, tell me.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
I need more to go.
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die. Excellent. Well, there is one more thing. If you're interested. If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while. I went to Windhelm to see the Shattershields. They were old and dear friends, and in mourning. Frigga was killed recently. Murdered. I met Elaine in the tavern, while I was drinking my sadness away. He was handsome and charming. He said I was the beautiful lily of his dreams. Elaine made all the pain just go away. But it was all lies. Elaine used me. He ruined my name, destroyed my friendship with the Shattershields. Do you know why Elaine was in Windhelm? He heard about Frigga's murder. He wanted to befriend the family in their grief and rob them blind. Elaine used me to get close to my friends. And now they all think I'm some kind of monster. Elaine Dufont took my life, and now I'm taking his. Don't you see? I was like a daughter to Tova, a sister to Nilsine and Frigga. But the family refuses to believe my innocence, no matter what I say. Couldn't they understand that I was used? That I was grieving for Frigga too? No, they treated me like garbage, threw me away. With Nilsine dead, and if not, may she drown in her own tears. I planned to kill Elaine myself. Just coat your weapon with it. Then, you get the idea.
Frobby, this is the Silver Blood Inn. Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now. Degain the Beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Got a witch hunter in town from the priesthood of Stendar.
You want a drink?
Asking questions about that old abandoned house.
Too lazy to give him a
Remember,
drink yourself.
ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always...
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might... bite it.
Tell me if you need something.
Watch your...
Let's just go.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
You don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? Damn. It's like everyone in this city has amnesia. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch me. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find. Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here. Recently. But the people I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way. That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on. Come out. We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open. Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
die here. The Daedra has us. It's you or me. I've been wounded worse by better.
Yes, your reward is waiting for you, mortal, further down. Yes, further into the bowels. So close, your prize is waiting. Did you think Moleg Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak. Rusted, dry. There was a time when this mace dripped with the blood of the feeble and the worthless. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate it, left it here to decay, until you came. Fine. I offered you a reward. You'll get the freedom your kind enjoys so much. But Boethia's priest is imprisoned as well. But not by me. He is hurt, suffering. Save him. Let him perform his rites one more time. And when he does, I will be waiting for him.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and rugged doors. We're the region northeast, across the river. Forsworn I've taken refuge.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done. If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be... All right? I was going to suggest the Jarl hire... We've discovered... We haven't... If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of it's where people in the city are buried. Arcay. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall. That his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way
here to see the Jarl.
Tread lightly.
Sudden moves. Understand?
No.
Old Dwarven city underneath the keep. Showing cell. Best stay clear if you don't want a steam sanctuary to harden you up.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear. I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls. It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt.
I'm not a cannibal.
A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment. It's inside Reachcliff Cave. But meet me there. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
Returned. Divines preserve you. You're... Here. Take my amulet as a reward. Arcade protect you.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
I'm afraid to touch half the things we keep in the tower.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not You idiot! I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? I have things to study. What is it? Yes, I have a lot of research to
do. There's a small skeever den just east of the city, at Reachwater Rock.
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me. Finally, someone with decent sense. Jarl Igmund can't ignore us for much longer. Not if that's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the divines themselves. He founded the Empire, and now we own, we keep. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero. They started the Great War, nearly destroyed the Imperial City. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out, and surrendered. Now, the elves dictate everything we do, and they don't want us acknowledging a mere human like Talos as the god he is. He used the Thu'um, shouted those Forsworn, just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach.
You see those warriors from Hammer? They've got curved swords. Staying out of trouble, Kingsman.
Can I help you? Warrens ain't for you. Trust me.
I said alms, you backbiter! Aye, a whole heap of it. You see that temple way up there? All them women keeping to themselves. Won't let poor Degain in, nope. But they've got a treasure in there. Gold statue size of a child. Who knows what they use it for, but I know what I'll use it for. Well, let's not put it like that. Wouldn't want the Thieves' Guild catching wind of us, eh? Nah, just... You'll be helping out an old beggar, and the divine smile on that sort of thing. How about a septum? Wait, make that 2 septums. I feel like living it up.
Warrens ain't for you. Trust me. You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Come on, let's... Aha! Give up while you still can! fix you good.
You're making me angry. Someone do something.
That's your best, huh? You mangy piece of pit bait. I was sent by Nepos the Nose, the old man. He told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know, I swear.
Let me guess. You need a drink. Is the silver blood in you? Looking for. We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired. Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. Mark Earth and the Reach are our lands. But then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king,
what was
and a
that?
handful of others. I'm sorry. I've got some fight left in me.
Kill you if I have to.
You're nothing.
We warned you, but you had to just go. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. You think you're the only one who knows that? We had enough. You'll have plenty of time to take it up with the king in rags while you're serving a life sentence in Sidna Mine. You'll never see the sun again, you hear me? No one escapes Sidna Mine. No one.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no... You got it? Good. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken. What are you in for, New Blood? Innocent. So was I, for the first one. The other murders were all me, though. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just... Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you... Bottles of moon sugar. Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have down here. They come in here once a week. That's the only time when we get food, too. A Nord nobleman I served was... So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got... Because life was better under the old... One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in your kinsman's blood. Best you not be there on that day, Lord.
I was sent here because someone
Jarl
said I was
decided
forsworn.
Ah, you want protection? I can get you what you need. Maybe you could do something for me. Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you.
Other prisoners get suspicious. You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine. Getting the shakes, huh? All right, take it. Old gods keep you. Until next time.
I got locked up. Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me. Okay?
How old is my daughter now, I wonder? In prison, you lose track of time. I'm just another for... If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkul the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkul the Beast. Madanach's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it.
So
He's
soft.
old-fashioned like that.
What was it like killing your first one, huh? Ah, the gods have a place for killers. You can't carry the burden. You're weak. You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But how about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one. But it's nice to... All right, head on in. But don't try anything in there. Madanach is smarter than you think.
Well, well, look at you. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge? Then come for me, son of...
What do you think you're doing?
Never should have come here!
We warned you. Now we have to pin all these